Visa Consumer Authentication Service is the next generation in online fraud protection for issuers. Visa is accelerating the growth of e-commerce with a new authentication strategy that helps optimize the customer experience and reduce false declines and fraud losses. With security advancements in the card-present environment, such as the EMV chip-based technology, online transactions have become even more attractive targets for fraudsters. Plus, with the significant growth of online transactions, shoppers can now buy anytime or any place from multiple types of devices, creating even more gateways for fraud. This evolution brings the need for smarter, more flexible risk and security management tools. Visa is responding with a solution that supports stronger and smarter authentication through the use of risk-based and dynamic methods that can reduce cardholder friction and empower smarter decisioning to optimize approval rates for issuers. For low-risk transactions, additional authentication is not required, and the transaction is securely completed without interruption in a matter of seconds. So how is the risk level determined? It starts when a cardholder clicks buy. Then, using Verified by Visa, the merchant sends an authentication request to the issuer in real time. Next, Visa Consumer Authentication Service performs real-time predictive risk analysis to score the transaction for fraud potential. Issuers have complete control over when and if additional authentication is triggered, with the ability to customize their rule set based on their risk tolerance. When Visa Consumer Authentication Service determines a transaction is high risk, the cardholder may be prompted to validate their identity. The authentication method for high-risk transactions is defined by the issuer and can be dynamic, such as a one-time password sent via SMS text message. The whole authentication equation changes when you add data from VisaNet, the largest retail transaction network in the world with consumer device information. It all comes together to enhance fraud risk detection and trigger additional cardholder authentication only when required. So now, only the highest risk transactions will need to be challenged. And all stakeholders benefit, even when a transaction triggers the need for additional authentication, with enhanced control and fewer false declines for issuers, decreased abandoned transactions for merchants, and a more secure, convenient experience for cardholders. Give your customers more confidence to shop online with Visa Consumer Authentication Service.